D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy, D-Mac, Darren McCarty, four-time Stanley Cup champion. Only four. What happened the other
four.
times?
Lost two. The other two. So.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all, I guess. KG, what's really good?
Microphone. Us. We're good.
Are we?
Shout out to the fam. Yo, we are.
We good?
We good.
All right.
At least for right now.
I like it.
Until you throw your first price nine.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
A lot of cold outside, a lot of warmth in here.
Spencer Raxter. Now, Spenmo.
Yes.
You were telling me yesterday that the heavyweights from 5 to 7, shout
out.
You and Easy have carved out a niche that I think is not served in the Detroit sports media community.
Appreciate that.
Do very well.
Not opinions.
You were telling me that yesterday was not a happy place inside the heavyweights show. Why?
No, it was a pretty depressing show. It just a lot of I think compiling.
Was emo involved at all?
No emo involved. But
Not that.
you
It's
could
not that.
you could feel it. Like
an emo.
Like a couple Lady Janes walked in and we're like, sorry, it's like we're having a bad show. They were like, yeah, we know. Like it feels like it in here. Like I felt like I needed to shower after the show.
Peeling the
like,
onion, right?
Yeah.
Spenny, you were peeling the onion.
Peeling
you
the
were
onion
digging
back.
deep. The only way you can get out is going through it.
Yeah, it was a depressing show.
Reality
and at the end
sucks
of it,
sometimes.
I said we need the Red Wings and the Pistons to win, so at least the first hour tomorrow we can be happy.
Yep.
And boom.
They held up Darren.
They did.
They did, and shout out to them. And look, we'll get into it, but I already know. I can already tell. It's going to permeate into this show. I can tell you guys already, because you guys aren't going to like what I have to say about the Amon-Ra stuff. Like, you're not.
What Amon-Ra did, man.
Can we lead it out? Freddie felt in the super
Yes.
chat. Will you say that one, please?
Yes, absolutely. If you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. I'm probably the most chat-inclusive host in this city.
You are
Ryan's reaction in the super
Rated
chat.
it.
I want Fields and Caleb's first two seasons compared side by side. They're the same exact person. Ryan's reaction, don't go bringing facts into a Caleb Williams discussion. The Caleb people, the Tom Masways of the world, do not like it. Freddie Felt, 313.
Shout out.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are ass juice.
Ass
Let's go,
juice,
Red Wings.
Spenny.
Ass
A
juice.
sweep of
Full
Toronto.
life.
Toronto.
Sweeping the Maple Leafs always feels good.
I do.
Suck
I
it,
love
Biz.
I loved it, man.
Well, it is, and I mean the boys just keep putting it together. They got a tough little road trip here. Little what were we talking about last week, right? I think there's like 11 games left, but you're packing these points, right? Like you're doing exactly what you need to do. Is it true that they have the second most wins in the NHL right now?
Yeah, they do. Second most wins and second most points.
That's fun. Dude. Let's just take a minute. And I need
Well,
as
what
I
about March, D-Mac?
No, but we got to go to that. No, because what do we know? Recency bias. What happened last year after the Four Nations or coming out of the break, right? Fell on our face, shit the bed, so we not the same team, but you know what? There's still building blocks. And I think that the way this team is playing and the way that they're preparing and every night they go out and play, they know this. They can't take a break, but they're doing exactly, my hat's off to them, doing exactly what they need to do. And plus, bringing up the spirits of my boy Spenny.
And that's really what it all
That's all what it is. And for anybody who didn't know, Mo Sider just absolutely outmuscled my cousin last night. That was my cousin who gave up that puck.
Really?
Easton Cowan. There you go. Kids got to learn. Rookie in this league.
You learn the hard way.
You learn the hard way. I mean, he's got the wrong jersey on to begin with, but love the kid. But you know what? If you're gonna make those mistakes, make it against our team.
Yeah, use your legs when that diesel engine's trying to come after you.
We don't need to be any coaching any kids in Toronto,
That's fair,
Spenny,
that's
you
fair.
know.
Yeah.
John Gibson was elite.
7-0 in his last 7. We're gonna get into that.
How did John Gibson get here?
It was a trade orchestrated by Steve Yzerman.
Who's the Wings leader?
Hashtag Wiser Plan 1919.
That is Alex DeBrincat.
How did he get here?
Trade orchestrated by
me.
Steve Yzerman and Neal.
You're right, and Neal. Yep.
Absolutely.
Sweater vest included.
Now I'm confused.
You get like a
Spenny.
writing credit on that.
Okay.
You would get a writing credit.
I don't need any of the credit.
No, right, exactly. Featuring Neal Ruhl.
Yeah.
That's what it would
You
be.
don't need
Hey,
it, but you don't throw it
Yeah,
in people's
hell yeah.
face.
I just need the good bourbon from the Champions Club, and I'm fine. You know, you
100%.
saw it.
Yeah.
Everyone-
I saw with my own two eyes.
Right.
Looking at two elite, 3 elite minds, 4 elite minds. Ken Holland, Neal Ruhl, Steve Yzerman, and Tom McClellan.
all just sitting there chopping it up.
Chopping it
That's
up.
so fucking
Over
awesome.
some cake. It was nice.
100%, yeah. I mean,
Over
just,
some buttercake.
But anyway, though.
That's so sweet.
I'm confused, Spenny, because I was told by media people in this town, like, Steve Yzerman is trash in the trade market.
That is what they said.
But wait, didn't you tell me? Wait a minute. You said John Gibson got here via a trade.
I did, yeah.
And Alex DeBrincat.
Yep.
Are they probably the 2 most valuable players that the Red Wings have going? 2 of?
I would say 2 of, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
I would say Mo Sider's number 1.
I was told Gibson was washed.
Yeah,
after
you
the
got-
first week.
Hey, how did Mo Sider get here?
He was drafted by Steve Yzerman.
Really?
Yep. Simon Edmondson also very, very important for this team.
How did he get here?
He was also drafted by Steve Yzerman. Lucas Raymond also leads the team in points.
How did he get here?
He was drafted by Steve
Damn,
Yzerman.
yo, you don't know nothing.
Hey,
You know what? I'm done. I'm done listening to people tell me things. I'm done believing you.
You should be.
I'm taking people at their. I'm a man. I take people at their word.
And you shouldn't. You be listening to the
you know what the
wrong
beauty is, Spenny? And please watch this leading up until the break. And I think that what you're seeing is Marco Kasper starting to gain that confidence and putting games together. It's almost like having a guy on the injured reserve or trading for a guy, right? Like you can see it starting to click again. Whatever it was that wasn't. So that makes them more powerful because really, if you look at his production this year and you look at his plus minus, they're put him in a role that they want him to grow into. And I think that it's starting to see some comfortability. They move lines around.
Yep.
Right. And it's worked. And I always said this because this was the strength of Scotty Bowman coach team is that all of us could play on lines with each other. At some point in practice we did, but that was, a secret to the success to throw different teams off. So you got to be able to mix it up. And they have. I questioned it a little bit earlier, but it's huge. And I'll continue to give props to Andrew Kopp.
Andrew Kopp's playing
Andrew
very
Kopp is the man. What I say last year, you lost your adult in the room. He's the adult in the room.
Yeah.
Right? Like the bar none, whatever of this mini Wolverine crew or whatever like this, but they are locked in. And it's about time.
And shout out to that 4th line as well. They have been playing so well. Spartan Dog, national champion. Mason Appleton helping those big hosses out there. Like Rasmussen and Soda are playing so well. They're using their size, actually being big guys out there, and it's good to see.
Every time you say Spartan Dog, I always think you're going to say Justin Ablocator.
Shout out Justin Applegate, Spartan Dog. Get your back.
Shout out Abby. But that's what it is, Spenny.
Yeah.
When the guys that are 6'6", 6'5", 6'6" look big on the ice, that means they're playing big. And the same thing I said about Marco Kasper, Elmer Soderblom finding himself too. So when the big line looks quick, right? When the big line is in and it looks aggressive and quick, that you're doing something. So they're rolling.
Yeah. And again, shout out to Marco Kasper. I think he looks way better. Surprise, surprise, he looks way better on the first line playing with Larkin and Raymond, like everybody would. But I feel like on that line, he knows what he's supposed to do. And that's you're mucking it up, you're getting grimy. That's where he's at his best. And that frees up Larkin to not have to do that. That frees up Raymond to not have to try to dive into every puck battle so they can put themselves in prime goal scoring opportunities. And I think when you put Kasper with the young guys, he was trying to do too much. He was trying to be the superstar rather than just fall into his role. And now he's into his role. He's had 3 good games. Hopefully he has another one against Minnesota tonight.
Well, he can simplify it on the wing.
Yeah.
Right? And he knows exactly what he's supposed to do on that line. Playing center is a lot more responsibility, especially in the NHL. So shout out to Emmett Finney, too.
Yep.
Being able to play, using speed on that other line and JT Compher. So it's hats off to Todd McClellan and this team because, motivated to play. And again, going into back-to-backs, going into Minnesota tonight. But if you can, get a point.
Yep.
That's what you're looking to do. So hats off, and hopefully they can keep it going.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Colonel Ludlow. Let's go, Neal, D-Mac, Spenny. Hockey talk right off the rip. Yes, Colonel Ludlow. But he also said, "Can this team be a threat in the playoffs?" I say we need to see more 5-on-5. I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, if you're assessing concerns, but we'll get there. Dante 151 in the super chat. Good to see the Red Wings in a 3-way tie for first place in the Eastern Conference is awesome. How many times can we say that? Go Wings! I'm glad that the people are on board. Because I sense that there was still some apprehension, but the further we go, and like, look, are they running hot right now, winning games in overtime? Yeah.
Overtime gods.
Yeah,
Clearly.
right. Is that a sustainable pace? Probably not in overtime. But if you're in overtime, you're getting something out of it. And when I talked to Steve Yzerman and Todd McClellan about it and the overtime setup in the NH, just sitting there having a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
I
He don't want no credit, though.
Just casual,
just a couple of guys hanging out, talking pop.
Yeah, just being boys.
Just sweater vests, linking up.
Yeah, just doing it. I had on the blazer. We
okay,
were,
all right,
we were
professional.
good to go.
Yeah.
But anyway, though, that's this system, as Todd McClellan told me and Steve Yzerman told me. That's this system, and if you get into overtime, you get points. Now, they also told me that you do this with the understanding that if you have a 4-game stretch where you don't get points, the world changes pretty quickly.
Yep.
And they're aware of that. So it is funny. D-Mac, what do you think about that before we cut to the break, about the 3-2-1 point system? Would you prefer that?
Yeah, because it's not my game anyways, right? And the one thing that I want to say about the Wings, and yes, is it sustainable to keep doing the overtime, whatever, it's the playoffs, and that's how close it is, and it's getting to that. And the differences between this Red Wing team and the ones we've seen in the past hoping to get to the playoffs, this team can compete in the playoff. Like, this team is slowly and surely. Now, the big test is, what are we going to add? What trade are we going to make, or what are we going to add to this team to make it more solidified? That's the question. But right now, the way this team is playing, not only is it a playoff team, but it's a team that can do something in the playoffs.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jay Wiley in the super chat. Hockey Town is back in the D. And it is, and it's good to see. Inbred Spanish King. Our new OC looks like Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots. We're still on that, huh?
We are.
There were some great ones yesterday. We've been going all day.
Really good ones.
Did I get a
Inbred
Telly
Spanish
Savalas?
King.
Did somebody throw that one out there?
Yeah, that was Anson, I think.
Yes.
Oh, of course it was.
Neal, Delonte HD. Neal, you're insane, bro. You keep believing what you were told, expecting the next guy to tell you the truth. By definition, is insanity. LOL.
Pretty much.
All I can do is take a man at his word.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
when a man tells me that he's generational,
Oh,
I
okay.
expect him to get more than 9 touchdown passes. But that's not on me, right, Spenny?
No.
That's on the guy that told me that lie. Is that fair?
That is fair.
I don't know if he was talking to you specifically. He was talking to Michigan fans. You're not a Michigan fan.
All I can go by is what he said to me. I watched, so he was talking to me.
I don't think he was talking to you.
All right. Labartney in the super chat. Shout out Woodward Sports on your 100K. Congratulations. Is incoming today. Okay. Jay
we
Wiley.
there.
Neal, most fans want the microwave-ish. Just play the long game. Only make moves when it's necessary and logical. No, we talk about that a lot. It is time, though, to make some kind of reinforcing move, I think. And like, look, it can be all forms.
By all accounts, by all vetted NHL sources, Steve Yzerman has been very active on the phones in pursuit of both defense and forward help.
Yep.
That's good.
So
Which, that's all you can do is make the calls.
I would love Falk. I would love Ryan O'Reilly. We'll see what
What about
happens.
Steven Stamkos?
Steven Stamkos, I mean,
If they eat some of the contract.
yeah, I wouldn't hate it. He wanted him if, reports from our own Terry Foster were that he wanted him originally, and he's been pretty good for the Preds, so I wouldn't mind that.
21 goals this year. I mean,
Yeah.
look, he's not
what he used to be,
he's not
but
Stamkos in your video game.
but still, as a 2 or a 3C, I'd take that for sure.
What about Kopp?
Copp's playing well. Copp's playing very well. That's what I'm saying. If you get Stamkos, it would be like, where do you want the offensive punch versus the defensive punch at your center? If you want the offense on the second line, Stamkos would be your 2C. If you want to keep a Kopp and defense there, which you probably will, because Kane will probably still be on that second line. So the Kane DeBrincat Kopp line, I think, is pretty solid.
And that's playoff matchup shit, too.
Yes.
You know
What's
what I mean?
the one that's interesting, and I think it's more of a wish or whatever, but I think that it might be active. But Vincent Trocheck. who's got ties here, but in New York. I just don't know what his contract is and stuff, but I know that he's somebody that, on the high end when you're talking about reinforcing the cadres
Yes.
in Calgary. But Trocheck now, because the Rangers came out and said everybody's available.
Everybody can go. And, yeah,
I texted Nicholas.
Panarin was the other one.
Yeah,
Panarin
I would take
was the other
Trocheck
one.
over Panarin.
Oh,
for sure.
100 million%.
Yeah.
You get Vincent Trocheck, dude. That's your second guy. Then you move Kopp and Comfer down.
Trocheck is 32 years old. He's $5.6 million through 28-29. So 3 more years at 5.6.
Yeah, all day.
That sounds pretty good to me.
All day. That's a deal and a half.
For sure.
I thought the Rangers were going to win a cup.
I mean,
I legit thought
they
that.
fell apart.
And then I woke up and it was over.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're the best team in the league for a little bit, like 1 year, and then just
Shesterkin was it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was over.
Zibanejad.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Grandpa Joe Stinky Toes. Neal, when we doing the April in the D bit? Probably in April. Shout out 216. We got Krillin, the strongest human fighter in the DBZ universe, who also be cracking Robusy as an offensive coordinator.
Facts.
We're actually good.
Shout
You
out
do look
Krillin.
like Krillin, dog.
He got the baddie.
Holy
He
shit.
found the baddie robot, and then he wished her to be a real person. That's some
Right.
baller shit, dude.
Destructo disc.
Yeah.
Tammy
Destroying
Chin.
something. Man.
Yeah, no, for real.
Tammy Chin. I agree with what St. Brown had to say. We're going to talk about it, Tammy, because it took over this town.
For
and
some reason.
I didn't hear it.
People aren't going to like it. You have it, right? Right, Spenny?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll
Set
have
the
it
world
in a second.
ablaze.
Spenny, I'm sorry. You got to do it one more time, then that's it, okay?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Can you spray down and
I can do it. Yeah. I can
Let's
put on a brave face. And you don't have to put on a brave face if you're trying to find a steak because you know exactly where to go. And that's Black Rock. Go to Black Rock Restaurants. The Woodward Heavyweights are heading to Black Rock Bar and Grill in Davison, Michigan for their third Black Rock food review on Wednesday, January 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. We'll be joined by special guest Darren McCarty, trying the all-new Enforcer Cut 25-ounce ribeye inspired by the legend himself. I'm going to need a nap after this one. They're probably going to give us like 3 of those things.
Oh, yeah.
Order the Enforcer Cut at your local Black Rock today for a chance to win a signed Darren McCarty jersey or 2 tickets to Detroit versus Colorado at LCA on Saturday, January 31st. To enter, post a photo of your steak and use hashtag BR Enforcer Cut and hashtag giveaway. The winner will be announced by DMAC live from Black Rock Davison during the heavyweight show on January 28th.
Next week, baby.
Next week. I'm excited. Make
Eat
sure you
my
tap in.
meat.
Find a location near you at blackrockrestaurants.com. And Neal, what about Planet Fitness?
All right, everybody, Planet Fitness. I'll be rolling out after the show. As a matter of fact, there's over 50 of them in the Metro Detroit area alone. They're pushing 3,000 of them worldwide. And for just $24.99 a month, the Black Card option, you get access to all of them. Every single Planet Fitness in the world. All the amenities, the hydro massage chairs, if that's your thing. All of it is right there for you. It's a new year. Look, guys, I'm not going to do the new year, new you thing. I'm not doing that. I am saying if you're going to do it with Planet Fitness, man, because I've been a member there going on 4 years. It's an everyday part of my life. I'll never be a member at another gym. I don't know what else to tell you guys other than that. It's the best gym in the gym game. Go to planetfitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Planet Fitness.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
You know, guys, Valentine's Day's coming up, and you don't have to do any of the work. Forget the flowers, champagne. I got you covered. We're going to do a little hockey talk and a heartbreak. Yes, me and some of my friends. Where Diamondback Music Hall in Belleville, Michigan. Yes, local show. That's Saturday night, February 14th, 6 p.m. Shows at 7:18 plus. I got champagne. I got flowers. I got chocolate. I got dancing till the night. We're going to put that in and have some fun, some stories. So if you're interested in that, go to diamondbackmusichall.com. And if you're even more interested, at the end of every Thursday show leading up into it, starting today, we will do a little DMAC trivia, and I will be giving away 2 tickets to the show. So at the end of the show, second half of the show. So stick around. It's going to be a great night. I look forward to it. So see you there on Valentine's Day.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Boy, you guys are charged up about the Wings.
Yeah.
I'm surprised on that. Zach, so pass on Stamkos. No, I have to be compensated, Zach, to take him. At face value of where he is, contract-wise, I agree with you. I'm not on board with that. I forget what the final number is. But remember, the whole deal was, and Terry Foster was the only guy in Detroit sports media that had this, was he wanted a 4-year deal. The Red Wings would only go up to 3. And so Stamkos right now is $8 million through 27-28. And he's 35 right now. So 36, he's $8 million through his age 37 season. You're going to have to carry some of that freight if you want out from that deal, Nashville. So, but that's just me. I could be wrong. I could be right. Who knows? Mike G, leave Kopp, JT, and Moose alone. They're rolling. Well, Mike G, like, if we do the trade deadline stuff, whose playing time's going to get altered?
JT Comfort.
So,
yeah. Unquestionably.
So, you get where I'm going with that, right? Yep. Colonel Ludlow, Panarin, Larkin, Raymond. Colonel Ludlow also, the Kadri contract is bad. Yes, it is, and it was always going to be bad. Boy, poor Calgary. They tried to go for it. The second they tried to go for it, dude, it fell apart.
Yeah.
Like, also, too, DMAC, because, like, the Wings win after I got home from work last night. I popped on some hockey and watched the Ducks win at Colorado. How about that, man? Ducks in those orange uniforms. They got to go back to the purple ones, man. Woodward Sports chat thread. Where was it? Pizza Guy. I'm starting to think Neal is a pedo. He's so obsessed with this kid.
Whoa.
What kid?
We ain't gonna go that far.
Yeah. Like, what kid is that?
He's talking about Bryce, clearly, but
Oh, the guy with the $12 million contract.
yeah.
Okay. More than $1 million per touchdown pass so far. What?
You ain't never gonna let it go, is you?
How did I was that a mathematical fact?
I'm just asking.
That is yes.
It is a mathematical.
Well,
So far?
you said touchdown pass. Yes. Yeah.
Right? That's a mathematical fact.
It is.
Is that an opinion?
No, it's not.
Then what's the problem?
When you gonna let it go? That's the
Let math go? Math stays math,
No,
whether you're looking at it or
yeah,
not.
I did this guy in math. Yeah, you know what I'm
Math
talking
stays
about.
math.
Stop it.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Oh, give them the disclaimer, Spenny.
We do not promote sexual gratification of others in any way or the violence upon others in any way. Make sure you smash that like button. We are not real. You are not real. Everything we do is in a satirical and comedic format. Don't sue us.
And Neal is in Drake. Relax.
And Neal is not Drake.
Y'all relax out there.
Yeah, unfortunately for my accountant, you're right.
Yeah.
I am not great. Or fortunately for my accountant, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, and look, like we touched about the trade. We touched about the trade thing earlier. Michigander Neal, will you give Bryce credit if he earns it? Will
Probably
you be
not.
fair? Am I always fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, about 80%.
Yeah.
Sometimes math isn't fair. Sometimes facts aren't fair.
All right.
Right?
I just wanted the same energy if he turns it around.
What's turning it around?
More than 20 or around 20 passing touchdowns.
Around 20 passing touchdowns. Is that generational?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you should give him some credit because it's not 9.
Well, I'll give him credit when he does what he said he was going to do and go be generational. Is that fair?
Maybe not.
Spenny?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of fair.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
You think that's not fair, KG?
You notice we always had to grit our teeth when we answer these questions from you?
Okay.
There's a pattern there.
That's it. Anyway, D-Mac. Okay, guys. D-Mac. Trade deadline. I asked Spenny this yesterday. We don't have to get into names. What does this team need? What does this team need? And I guess, you can't say what do they need in terms of the Red Wings because they're tied for first in the Eastern Conference in a bloodbath of a division.
Move, if you had to make one move?
What would be most impactful?
I think a number 340. I think you need more insulation on your back end, especially, and with Axel and stuff like that, just the rookie and stuff. That's where you get worn down. And I don't know if that depth, if there's some guys in whether it's Ladgerson or whoever else that is support enough. But if you're going to make a move, for that 3 or 4 number defenseman that can eat up minutes, kill penalties, block shots, one of those road grader guys. I just think that's what they need. Like a more
a Spenny pain
a Sherratt plus, right? Like an experienced guy, maybe as physical or something like that. You need a guy on the back end that is gonna do it, like a Radko Gudas guy, like somebody
Deep
who's
cut.
like a warrior, you gotta look to the playoffs, and a guy that's gonna be durable. I look at a guy that we added back in 2008, Brad Stewart. And he teamed him up on the second pair
Shout
with
out
Cronwall, and they were just unbelievable. Shout out Stewie. I knew it because I played with Stewie in Calgary.
Yeah.
And I mean, he did just a quiet assassin, competitive, just an animal. But that's the sort of, if you could find that Brad Stewart, and that's sort of, here's the mentality behind the scenes too, right? When you've been there before as a player or have seen it be done, you know what works, so you know what you're looking for in that style of guy. So that's just me. I mean, it's either that or if you could land Trocheck more than anything else,
man.
that just not only sets you now, that sets you moving forward, right? Because of where his contract is. So, but I think the D-man with this team, because I think that if you start losing guys or somebody goes down or, God forbid, Mo or Edvardson or something like that, who's going to step up, and you need a guy to be able to step up and take those minutes, especially in the high, when the light's bright.
Yep.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Pete Smith. You know what's great? No wild Pistons trade talk. Oh, I'll give people time. They'll be out there for that. Tominator, Neal, what the hell happened to Oakland last night? I'm still trying to figure that out too, by the way. I don't know what happened. And it was funny, though. So Oakland lost to the last place team in the Horizon League at home who scored 103 points. Wow. And what's funny is, Tom, Wright State, who's in first place in the Horizon League, was a bigger favorite than us and lost at home to Cleveland State. They were a 15.5-point favorite and lost. It was a weird night. It was one of those conference nights in college basketball, I guess. But yeah, we got cooked. Bottom line, we got cooked. Greg Campy looked in the camera and said the same thing. Wasn't acceptable. And we go to Detroit on Saturday. So,
Hell yeah, get those demons out.
yeah, 100%. So, stick. It'll be the usual result, I'm sure. But yeah, Tom, I don't. That's a great question. I don't know the answer to it. Woodward Sports chat thread. I had something else in there, but I lost it. Oh, yeah, here it is. DNC ENT in the Super Chat. It's crazy. In Goff's 2 biggest games, he had as many turnovers as Bryce and had TD passes in a season. Stats off a screen. Well, DNC ENT, the funny thing is it's a 17-game season in the NFL. And he was second in the league in passing touchdowns and second in yards. To whereas Bryce, in the rest of the season, ... was the, what was he? 4th best quarterback in the state?
Yeah. By numbers, per numbers, yes.
Shout out Noah Kim.
Shout out Noah Kim.
Absolutely.
The wonders he did for Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you could say
It's amazing State didn't keep him.
Hey, well, you can
you
say,
would think,
but you can say, hey, look at his coaching. That team was 4-8.
Yeah, I bet he had a QB
overcame
coach
a lot
too.
more.
I bet he actually had a QB coach.
He might not have at Eastern. Who knows?
Nah, they got money.
He
I'm
probably
pretty sure
did.
he
Yeah, I would
they got money over there.
I would say 99% of teams have quarterback coaches.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Grandpa Joe Stinky Toes. Can we have a Super Racide call-in? Just kidding.
Oh, God.
Just kidding.
Please keep him away.
I mean, we could.
He was,
Glad the phone lines are
harassing
broke.
the Janes.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah, that is
Well,
true.
condone that.
I forgot about that.
we don't condone
Yeah.
that shit.
Poor Daryl. Shout out Spenny. The heavyweights last night was a great show and necessary. No dooming, just speaking the truth.
Shout out. I felt like dooming, but I mean, it was.
Just a little bit of doom in
We're
it.
not trying to doom. We're just like, you have like 4 defensive linemen on the roster right now and 2 linebackers under contract. Like, you got to sign a lot of guys. You don't know if Kirby or Brian Branch are going to play. I don't.
It's a lot.
All right, let's take a break. That's a good spot to stop.
Pistons, Red Wings.
We're gonna do the St. Brown thing. All right. All
Let's
right.
just get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid.
No, let's do it. And you know what? You should get it over with and go to jackscarwash.com and get hooked up with the Jack's Car Wash subscription package. For about the cost of 2 car washes per month, you can have an unlimited car wash subscription. You can go every single day if you want to. You may as well. It snows every day. We have to salt the roads every day. So why not just go ahead and get your car washed every day at Jack's Car Wash? Over 40 of them around Michigan. You can get a free Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. Again, 888-522-1729. Free vacuums, free compressed air, free mat cleaning rooms, and every Jack's Car Wash ends with the hand towel drying service. Go to jackscarwash.com. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Neal Ruhl here for Art and Jakes. Come on, leave the Birdman alone, everybody. Hey, Art and Jakes. UFC this weekend. Art and Jakes, whatever one is closest to you. There's 6 of them around the Metro Detroit area. You can scan the QR code on the screen. Get the Art and Jakes app. And like, guys, they have an elite menu, not just some wings where they're like, hey, here's wings. What sauce do you want on them? No, it's much more than that. They're the very best sports bar in the game. The 80 wall-to-wall televisions, 4K, elite high definition. They're doing it better than anyone, everybody. Art and Jakes, a sports bar setting of fine dining flavor. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. You want to skip the line, use the super chat. Like Duncan Grant, fun Bills fact. 4 teams in history won a playoff game 6 years in a row, and 3 of them won 3 Super Bowls in that time. And the Bills were not one of them. Wow, they were the only one. Weird. I wonder what happened in those games. Anyway, Woodward Sports chat. Jay Wiley, Detroit's pro teams are doing well. What a time to be a fan right now. Does it really feel like that, though? I get the sense that it doesn't really feel like it should.
It does.
It does
It
to
does
me.
right
It
now.
feels building.
Yeah, it didn't yesterday at about 6 o'clock, but yesterday at about 10 o'clock it did.
Yeah, like
Because we got, I got washed over, purified in the waters of
Minnetonka.
Lake Minnetonka, and yeah, the Red Wings and the Pistons really brought me out of a spiral. If they would have both lost,
Spiral.
yeah, especially to fucking Toronto.
Right.
So, yeah, Red Wings pulled me out of it. So do the Pistons.
Yeah.
Knew the Pistons were going to win.
Yeah,
Pelicans
business as usual for the Pistons.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Rodney Smiley. You guys know Neal doesn't like young black quarterbacks from Michigan. Go Blue from Flint Town. No, Rodney. I don't like quarterbacks that call themselves generational and proceed to have 9 passing touchdowns, Rodney. I guess I'm stupid like that.
That happened to be black. Oh, we got the shoulder.
He had 9 passing touchdowns, dude. And told me he was generational.
I will say that Neal equally hated Tate Forcier.
That is also true.
Yeah.
Shea Patterson.
Shea
right?
Patterson
Sugar
was
Shea.
a bum.
Yeah,
he was
Shea
bad.
Patterson. Well, September Heisman.
John O'Corn.
Oh, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We got the guy from Houston.
Jake Rudock was actually pretty good.
Yeah. So, again, I just go by what I'm told. I'm sorry that people lie to me. People are mad at me for being upset that I was lied to by somebody.
No, it's just-
They defend the liar, and they get mad at me.
No, it's just after you found out it was a lie, it's kind of time to move on. But you struggle with that part, to moving on.
Well, I'm upset. Are you upset when you get lied
I'm
to?
upset.
Why are you upset?
Because I got lied to. Because I got looked in the eye and lied to.
Because you're not a Michigan fan, though. So, I mean, Michigan fans have a right to be upset. But you?
Are you upset?
No.
You're not?
Because he's a freshman. He'll hopefully be better with the actual quarterbacks coach in his
Only
fucking locker
freshman.
room.
Okay.
He's definitely going to be a lot better next
Yeah,
year.
like...
Oh, Spenny.
Can't talk to this guy.
Do you have? Okay, this is a good segue to it. D-Mac, I want you to see this too. I'm calling it audible. We're gonna do the Amon-Ra thing in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. Can you go to the Slack?
He is dragging it out.
Yeah,
Can you go to the Slack?
Slack? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which one? BD Slack?
Yeah. Look at the last super chat and go to the Slack real quick and get it loaded, because we have comms right now, D-Mac.
Uh-oh.
Not so tiny Tina in the super.
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Sorry.
Not so tiny Tina in the super
Oh, yeah,
chat
I'll grab
says, "Hey, Spenny."
Hey,
Literally says
hey,
that.
how
on
many
there.
Y's did it have?
What up, girl?
How many Y's did they
Like
have?
6 or 7.
Yeah!
What up, girl?
All right. So it's
I'm
interesting.
just like him, Tiny Shardy.
D-Mac, I want to bring you up to speed. Tiny Tina came up in the discussion on Monday.
You shared this with me.
I
on
did share it
Tuesday.
with you. So I want to bring you up to speed on this, D-Mac. After we talked about her on the show, I kid you guys not. I swear to God, I'm being honest with
He
you.
is.
Unlike some people in the world are not honest with me. I am being honest with you.
He's actually being real.
I got a text from my mom, of all people. We have visuals. D-Mac,
True.
right there, she sent that to me during the show. During the show, I didn't see it till after the show. Now, she's in the super chat. There you have it. Do you remember her having a Ford
She
Edge?
did drive a Ford. I don't remember if it was.
But it was
an
dark
Edge.
out.
I think it was dark.
Did she have a booster seat in the front?
I cannot confirm nor deny the booster seat allegations. I mean, she had to have some kind of mechanism in there to help her drive. But she definitely she did have a Ford. So this could be her. This could be Tiny Tina. It really could be.
I mean, who else would have this license?
Yeah, that's true. Her name wasn't Tina though, but that was the name the chat gave her.
She probably took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
Now, I have some detective work to do. My mom said that on the car was also a stick. She was a veteran.
Okay.
Oh.
Has Tiny Tina served our nation?
I'm not gonna lie.
She served you, but did she serve our nation?
Not gonna lie, didn't dive into the background of Tiny Tina too much. You know, there wasn't a lot of formalities exchanged. She could have been a veteran. I don't know. I doubt it.
Thank you for your service.
I doubt it. But anything's possible, like Kevin Garnett said.
She could have been a medic.
Could have been a man.
D-Mac, what do you think on these developments? Are we going to reconnect?
I think it's better shot she was a jockey than it was in the army, but
Well, maybe she
she served in the horse wars.
Maybe she climbs around the tanks and the submarines and stuff like that.
She could.
Maybe she does, like helps with the vent work and stuff.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, anything's possible. Don't know.
It's a tiny world, man.
Cannot confirm nor deny that she was a veteran.
So, D-Mac, I guess Phoenix Sundust, Spencer, you dog.
She was not a scripper, ski mask boy. No,
Would-
I mean she could have been. I don't know.
Spinny, would you be willing to entertain her a second time?
No. Her specifically, no. Someone of that
ilk?
vertical, of that height. Sure, why not?
Right.
But
I
her
thought you were going to say
specifically,
someone of that vertical deficiency.
I was thinking of it. Someone of that ilk. Yeah, for sure. Her specifically, no. But I'm glad I did it. Like I said, bucket list thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sideless in the super chat. Tiny Tina is real. So D-Mac,
She was real. She's
what
very
if
real.
what if we rekindle a love lost on this show?
Her name wasn't even Tina.
You know what? The old
I'm pretty sure
adage,
it's Mike
right?
G
If
that
it's-
started the
Let
Tiny
it go. Let it free. If it's meant to be, it comes back. This is what it seems like. The universe
Right.
is putting it out there, so we'll have to wait and see. Now, here's the thing. Your mom took that, I'm assuming, different area of town. Now, if the Tiny Tina plates show up outside here, we might be on to something.
I mean, listen, I've already had one restraining order that we had to file here.
Oh,
This
yeah.
might have to be another one, but
Neal Woolery.
Yeah.
2-2, baby. You love connection right
Hold on.
here.
Ski
Neal.
bass boy, she a tiny Purple Heart recipient.
Yes. Hey, all Purple Hearts are the same
we
size.
do have
They
we do
are.
have another kind of wrench thrown into the situation. Yo girl Tiny Tina in the
Oh,
Woodward Sports chat
there's
says,
multiple.
"Can't believe we are propping up an imposter right now. I'm ready for round 3, Spenny, with 3 tongue outfits."
Damn, so
Ding
it,
ding.
so it was 2 rounds.
You guys.
God, this Smitty took her to pow time.
Okay.
Good night. We had a good night. Everybody left happy and satisfied. It was, we exchanged pleasantries on the way out. It was.
Can you confirm it was pink and the other thing was
I-
brown?
All right. Okay. Now we've crossed the line.
It's
Mason
a song. I'm reading lyrics off of a song.
Mason Gillespie.
You're
Can
just
we?
spitting rhymes, bro.
Right.
You're just spitting rhymes.
We
in
do
that
not
booth.
we do not condone sexual gratification of anyone another way,
What?
or the violence upon others. But everybody deserves love. Love is love. Everybody deserves
for
love.
sure.
Short people need it too.
It's
but
some fine little women out there.
there are.
If the right situation,
That's what I'm saying.
right place, right time.
If she's bad, she's bad. It doesn't matter how tall she is. Like if she's hot, but Tiny Tina specifically, not the hottest. I'll just say that.
Woodward Sports chat. Judas Mazway, the Tiny Tinas are fighting over Spenny. Mason Gillespie, can we actually talk sports? Or are we going to continue with the same old bits? We had a development, Gillespie. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can I run my show, Gillespie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun
Gillespie.
sometimes.
Yeah,
dude.
Mason.
Fucking Gillespie.
All right, let's take the break. Come back. We're doing the Amon-Ra
There's always
thing.
a Gillespie.
It's a
out
tiny
there.
world.
Always a
Gillespie.
Always a
Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell about Gold Crown.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to championship level. That is Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown's a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's their Crown Jewels gummies packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused jester pre-rolls that hit harder than a Lion's linebacker. Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs. Only with Gold Crown.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Love Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Walking any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, hot lather, neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of the talented stylists. Take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code up there in the corner. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
All right, back at it.
Yep. Okay. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. I didn't know. I was actually kind of getting a little antsy because I see all these coaches getting hired. I'm like, damn, when are the Lions? When are we going to make a move? When are we going to get a coordinator? Because that's all we're really waiting on. And, yesterday, it's actually funny. Yesterday morning, texted Jared. I said, because, quarterback always, I feel like, knows more about hirings than any other position because they're like one of the most important guys that need to know what's going on. So I texted Jared. I was like, what do you think we're going to do? And he said, he doesn't really know yet, but he mentioned, Drew Petzing. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know we interviewed him. Like, that's not something that was really being talked about. He said he was with the Cardinals, and he said he's good. Like, he's smart. Although they didn't have the best offense, like, he does a lot of good stuff. And so I was like, okay, that's interesting. And, me being me, I looked him up on Wikipedia. I'm like, I want to know where he coached, like his background. So, he's been actually at a few places. Come to find out he was actually at Boston College with Ben Johnson, which is crazy. And he was, a groomsman at Ben Johnson's wedding. So that's actually really ironic. But I look him up, boom. I'm like, okay. 11 o'clock hits. That was in the morning. Like 11:30 hits. I get a text from Dan. He's like, hey, Sam, I just want to let you know, like, we're hiring, Drew Petzing as our OC. He's going to be great for us, yada, yada, yada. Like, I'm excited. I said, let's do it. Like, I'm ready. And like hour later, I just see on Twitter, or I forget, someone tweeted it, one of those guys that tweets everything. We hired, Drew Petzing as our OC, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, boom, it's the league. Let's go. We got our guy.
And that was Amon-Ra St.Brown talking about the hiring of Drew Petzing. And do we have the clip later on?
Yeah, I thought it was in that one. But
It should be in downloads if you don't have it.
Yeah. So Spenny's going to work to get the other clip. But the moral of the story is,
I got it right here.
Amon-Ra was hyped about getting Drew Petzing, and
After he looked him up on Wikipedia.
after he looked, which is kind of what I did.
Everybody did.
Yeah, kind of what I did as well. But then D-Mac, he went on.
That was, I don't know. That was the same one.
No, we had it on the morning show.
Yeah, that was the one in there.
We had both. We'll find it though.
Oh, so the morning show has the cut.
Well, I mean, we had,
but
both
we
cuts.
don't.
I'm sure you
Weird.
Do. We all
Is
use
it
the
though?
same folders.
No,
Is it weird or is it on brand?
No, it's pretty on brand.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Absolutely.
We use the same folders.
But anyway, so the moral of the story is Amon-Ra talked about, and I kind of don't want to, in case my tone gets interpreted wrongly or something like that, like, I don't want to speak for Amon-Ra because, he mentioned it, and he was just talking about it, about, he seems to be on board. You know what the key was and what he said? And this was what Jared Goff said, I guess, through the text was, their offense wasn't the greatest, but he runs good stuff. Mm-hmm. And if you're a player, like, that's what you're concerned about, right? Like what is he running? Is it good stuff, right? Because you have coaches. There are coaches all over America in every single sport that are good coaches that maybe are at a position Basketball is what I go back to. Like, there are coaches in Division II and Division III that are elite, that if you drop them at North Carolina would rack national championships. There are. Like, I 100% believe that. Coaches are good coaches. And St. Brown said that he liked the man, upon further examination. And Spenny, you have it now?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, yeah. So this is what Amon-Ra, what he went on to say, and it's important to listen to him and his words.
Bro, I see crazy Lions fans talking crazy, like, oh, why would we do this? Like, bro, do you guys, like, have no trust in Dan? Like, in the Lions? Like, you think they would just hire a random dude? Like, be for real. Like, you think they don't know what they're doing? They don't do their research. They don't interview. Like, most of you guys don't know really much about anything, about any ball.
Wow. Wow.
And you're tweeting about a coach that was hired that you guys don't like because of XYZ. Like, it's just funny to me to see. Don't get me wrong, I love all Lions fans, but they are so quick to make, judgments about who we hired, who we did this. Like, bro, just relax. Calm down. Like, let the whole thing play out. Like, you guys just let it play out. Just relax. That's all I gotta say. Relax, man. Relax.
All right, that was Amon-Ra St. Brown's, and that was the clip that set fire. That set fire.
EQ's reaction get me every time. When he said the shit about the face, he's like, wow. Like, he knew he fucked up in that.
He's like Marlon Wayans.
A little bit. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, he's like that, that plays off all the and knows how to do it, whatever.
Yeah.
He's so entertaining, dude.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah. So anyway, D-Mac, the athlete D-Mac, the guy who was Amon-Ra St. Brown. What's your thoughts about that?
Oh, what the guys talk about in the sauna or in the weight room or whatever like that when they read stuff like that he just told you.
Yeah,
like, you don't know all the facts, right? All I got out of that was the same thing we all got. Who is this guy or whatever? And when you broke it down, is that look at what he did with what he had. Look at this, and I'm just trying to translate from Amon-Ra St. Brown. Look at the talent we have here. We can do so much better. So the excitement to that, and all it was is frustration, right? Like, it's the old adage of you guys don't know more than what we do, right? Like, you just gotta trust, like, and it's part of the process. I like it because they're sticking together. I mean, this is him double down, like the grit, the culture, whatever, like this. We're supposed to question it and do all this as fans if you want to. You don't want them questioning it. So they're not. So I got no problem with it. You just, this is, what do you think athletes talk about to each other or whatever? Did you read this? Do you see that? And some who are more in the media or pay more attention, now just see this. It's nothing other than you don't have all the facts, I think.
That's true. And I'm gonna look at it from that perspective as well, D-Mac. I think, some of the things he said were just like
frustration too, Spenny. Like, get the frustration out, right? Like, because it's the competitor and whatever it is. Now, did his tact go? No, but you're getting sort of his honesty. But it's like we're trying here, and we trust each other, and that's what it is. Sorry to interrupt you, Spenny, but that's what it is as far as the process of we've built this. We trust each other. Yes, a couple bricks and blocks have fallen off, but if this is the way it is, and I see, just like I asked you, Neal, why is this guy, why'd they sign him? You dug deep, told me some of the stats and the reasons he did what he did. Huge tight end oriented, right? I think Amon-Ra St. Brown sees it the way Spenny broke it down the other day, is how he's going to be used more in that sort of slot tight end position. So, yeah, if anybody's mad, it's because you're not used to hearing an athlete who's frustrated sort of tell you like it is.
Who's a fan favorite, by the way.
I understand. So you have to step up and just say this is his, like, relax.
Yeah.
Or whatever else. And can we just wait and see? I'd be a lot more upset if my guys you're hearing stuff coming out is like, right? Like they're all into whatever it is, and he trusts Brad, he trusts Dan, he trusts the direction that they're going until it's not.
Woodward Sports chat thread. A. Green. Neal agrees with everything the Lions do. That's why later he always asks, was I lied to? SMDH. Okay, can we recreate the last couple days since this news broke? What did I say? What did I say? If you listen to what I said, all the clips that went out and everything like that, I tried to put myself in their position and understand the why, right? And I led everything with, here's my guess at the thought process behind it. Have I never not said that? Mm-hmm. That was my guess. I don't know. Agree. You want the answer here? I don't know if it's going to work. Nobody Just like you don't know if it's going to work. Just like we didn't know if Anthony Lynn was going to work. It didn't. Just like we didn't know if Ben Johnson was going to work. It did. Just like we didn't know if John Morton was going to work. It didn't. Like, you see where I'm driving at here? Woodward Sports chat thread, Chuck Brewer. Amon-Ra St.Brown is not wrong. So people are getting all out of sorts because he said you have crazy fans on social media that don't know ball, and that's what people are upset about. Like he took a shot at you. Like
he took a shot at the craziest, the extremists, the furthest of further, not the ones that care and are waiting. Like if you say, "Well, I don't see it,
right,
but I'm going to let it play out because these are my guys and they got to go out and do it."
Spenny, what do you think when you heard him say that?
Well, there are different things that went through my mind. Like some of the stuff he said, wasn't true. Like when he was like, "Yeah, all these guys were going off the board," and he was getting nervous. Like that wasn't true. He was one of the first guys hired to fill an offensive coordinator position.
No, I think what he was saying though was when the coaches were getting hired.
Yeah, the bigger names.
Because what comes with the coaches is they start building out their staff. That's my thought.
He was one of the first offensive coordinators hired, so there was still a lot of guys that still had to go off the board. So I don't really agree with that. I agree with him that a lot of Lions fans don't know ball. He's definitely right there. He's definitely right on the fact that a lot of people didn't know who he was, much like he didn't know who he was, right. Hence having to go to Wikipedia and see what he's done. I disagree with the fact where he's like, all right, you guys just don't trust Dan, which is a good thing as well, because like D-Mac from their perspective, or what D-Mac said from their perspective, they're still all in on Dan Campbell and they still trust him implicitly, and there's no kind of fracture in the locker room there. It's just, all right, that one didn't work out. But for Lions fans, it's, yeah, no, we have the right to question an offensive coordinator hire from Dan Campbell. He's 1 for 3 so far. He's not just going to hire some random. He has hired Johnny Morton, and he didn't make it halfway through the season. So, yeah, it's pretty reasonable to be able to question this guy. Although I do think that Petzing is going to be better than Johnny Morton, I also don't think that's where we should be setting the bar. Is better than Johnny Morton or good for the Cardinals. Like
will he get to 9 games?
Yeah, we need something better than that. But no, I like looking at it from the perspective that D-Mac said, to where you see that the locker room is unfazed by the little setback and they're still all full throttle. Dan's going to make the right decision. We believe in Dan. We believe in those guys. So that is a good thing for sure.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Harold Williams says he's right in my opinion. Grandpa Joe Stinky Toes, most of these MFers just want a name. And, look, that's where Chris in the chat, Amon-Ra is spot on. It needs to be said. That's a leader right there. The DJ CI in the super chat, he led with crazy fans. He wasn't wrong. And, look,
yeah,
I actually...
He's not wrong.
Would it be better if he said the crazy fan base doesn't know football to the extent of what the locker room does?
Yeah,
right? Would that have eased the blow to everybody? There's levels to this. Do we not agree there's levels to this?
I'm in the trenches battling with these guys on Twitter that he's talking about, and I 100% agree with him. Every day I got to deal with these fucking guys, and I'm literally fighting back. There are both sides of it, too. There are the guys that are just completely negative about everything, and then the guys that are way too positive about everything. Because right now, I'm arguing with people that Johnny Morton was a good coach for the Lions.
Jesus
Christ. People are talking, he had a 30-point-per-game offense. Oh, you mean the one that got taken away from him mid-season? Yeah, but he was still a good option. Then why didn't he bring him back? And why didn't he interview for a head coaching spot? Just shut up. You could say that didn't work out, and he wasn't a good decision.
Mike G in the chat. I trust Tiny Tina more than this Ball Drew guy. Tina delivers at least half of the time. Is that your experience?
It's 1 for 1 with me. So
you implicitly trust her.
one night, one great night.
He got it off.
Yeah.
That's what
So you
matters.
blindly trust her opinion.
I would trust her opinion.
He got it off.
I don't know if she knows ball though. She knows balls.
Okay, all right. Please tell them about Loom, and we can pick this back up, please. Somebody say something.
Speaking about balls, tax season stressing you out. Take a break at Loom Cannabis right now. Score 40% off when you spend $80 or more. Spending promo code TaxBreak80.
Shout out.
Running through March 22nd. If you're new to Loom, get a free shakeout just for stopping in. Plus, first 3 visits come with freebies. They're Loom 8th, 200 milligram gummy, or 1 gram cart. Just a $20 spend. Find them now at Loom.com or any one of Loom's 41 locations in Michigan.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Bar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero, icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts, Dr. Jeff Pierce, here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, visit him at michigansportsandspine.com or give him a call, 248-426-9944.
All right, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Rackstock, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there, get your thoughts out there. A Green, this feels the same as Johnny Moe, Neal. All I'm saying, this move is starting off the same as last
Johnny
year.
Moe.
That's all. Well, then A Green, keep it 100. Then it feels the same as Ben Johnson. Like, why do we only narrative serve? Like, Is that unfair to say? If it feels the same as Johnny Moe, then it feels the same as Ben Johnson because they were literally like the same.
No, that's fair.
Like no one knew where they were. That's why I don't have this big opinion. And I told you guys this on Monday or Tuesday whenever we did it. I know it's bad for my line of work and bad for my business, but I don't lie to you guys. So I'm not when I get worked up about something, it's because I'm passionate about it. I'm not passionate about this because I don't know. And I got killed on socials. You literally said you don't know. Amon-Ra St.Brown didn't know who he was.
Yeah, but that's why that soundbite could be a little problematic, and I agree with everything he said. Like, I have no problem with what he said at all, but when you, didn't even know who the guy was, just like we didn't, and the fact that you were antsy about what the Lions were going to do and the moves that they were going to make, it seems more like that was less of a defense of him and more of you just wanted to get your frustrations off about the fans. And D-Mac, like, I agree with what you said, but you should know as an athlete that going at the fans is kind of a losing proposition. You should never really go at fans like that.
Here's the thing. Be consistent.
Okay.
Be consistent as long as he's consistent with everything else. And if it doesn't go well and he comes out and said, you know what, I thought it would work and it didn't work and it's not work. The consistency and the transparency, right? It's the authenticity. Do you think he's being authentic and there's some frustrated? And is he talking, Spenny? Is he talking to that very small segment of that fan base that you just explained that you argue with all the time? That's the frustration, and that's what happens in frustration with losing. I see that as competitiveness. Now, the thing is, be consistent, be transparent, don't wishy-wash to whatever, and I think that the way he plays, the way that he's been in public and stuff like this isn't a shot. This is just like, listen, I think we know a little bit better, just this isn't the time to do it. You brought up a great point. Isn't this not the same thing as when Ben Johnson was given the job from within, where everybody outside the organization not a clue because he came from a quarterback coach and whatever. I like what also you said. He missed on Anthony Lynn. He hit with Ben Johnson. He missed on Johnny Morton. Boom. Trends, baby.
There you go.
Let's
Right,
go.
There you go.
He's going to
Right,
hit hard on this one.
Up-down theory.
But again, and more to out of, like Amon-Ra told you, pedigree, where he comes from, where's his mentality, more of a, that's what it says to me. We got to get more back to that offense of what Ben had built here and progress off it. I saw Amon-Ra St.Brown go, wow, he did that with them. Man, we got a lot more here. What can we do? What can we do here and get excited?
But it didn't even necessarily sound like that, D-Mac. Like I said, it didn't necessarily seem like a defense of who the new guy was. It was more of, okay, I'm getting tired of what the fans are saying. Even addressing those fans.
So I guess it's I you know what, and that's fair, because that goes to show you that which part of the interview spoke more to each person, right? Yeah. I'm not worried about, I don't care. I need production, right? Yeah. He can say all the shit that he wants
right.
until it's proven out there. Why do we get like why? And why can fans, like, why are fans allowed to say whatever the fuck they want and then a player can't say it back, or at least be honest and transparent? If you're being honest and transparent to the player, why can't he be honest and transparent back? And why has everybody got to get butthurt? Because it's 2026 and fucking society's so fucking soft. Who gives a shit? Because what you want to know is when your guy comes out and he says that and he calls it out, you best believe that motherfucker better be out there giving his fucking life for you, which this guy does. So why we get upset when the guys that we love have a little bit of criticism or a little shot back? Are we that fucking soft? And the answer is, just like in life, there is a small segment of everything that is sensitive to everything. Just whatever else. And like, whether you should, whether you shouldn't, to whatever, what I like is his transparency and be consistent. Right?
Boom.
I heard people talking crazy about Amon-Ra St.Brown
yeah,
this year,
dude,
too.
like whatever. And those people don't matter, really.
It's just, even when you go at those sector of fans, which I agree, like I said, I agree with everything Amon-Ra said, but when you just, the blanket statement that you don't know ball and do you not believe in Brad when he hasn't gotten everything right? You know, I just think everything should be on the table as of right now.
Well, then the answer for the fan is no. No, I don't believe in Brad, and no, it's not good enough to whatever, and that's your standard. But that's not what they're living with. Like, you don't understand. You don't get to put your fucking Madden into the real one.
No,
the real one's doing it, and you can disagree with it. That's cool. But respect whatever it is until it doesn't. And then why, like right now, when you're trying to build, and this is what happens when there's turmoil, right? This is the crossroads. Right? So you're in, you're out, whatever else. But the best part, let me reiterate, not at once do I think that this team is not all in with each other.
No,
that's
for
all
sure.
that matters.
D-Mac, you bring that up, and that's interesting to me because I'm noticing that because there is, like, let's be real. Like, keep it 100 for the A-Greens out there. There is turmoil right now, and there has to be urgency to get it fixed. There has to be. There is no choice. We don't have time. But with all that being said, D-Mac, we are at an interesting time, I think, as Lions fans now, because of what you just said. Everybody is critical of the stuff, right? So then just say it. Just say, I don't understand why people continue the path on, right? Like, if you don't think it's going to work, then why don't you just say that? Just say, no, it won't work with Brad Holmes.
You don't think
no, it won't work with Dan Campbell. No, it won't work with Jared Goff. Then just say, but everybody wants to, like, stay in, right? Like, they hit you with some criticism. Well, no, I think they can do it. I think they can do it. But A, B, C, D,
So
E.
it's different for you, Neal, because you are one of the only ones who've ever come clean with, no, Red Wings aren't going to win a Stanley Cup. No, they can't get through Colorado. No, you stood there and said that, and we proved you wrong.
Correct.
So it's, what is it?
But you had to prove them wrong.
No, but right, I get it. So
stand.
But what Neal's saying is people don't stand on their convictions. They
that's
wishy-wash
fandom,
and whatever, and the same people that are questioning it when he puts up his first 40-point game are going to go, what a great hire, whatever. Like it comes down to just like society, right?
No, for sure.
It comes down to individuals. Who are you talking to? Like, as a fan, as a player, whatever, what do they bring? It's not, you can't group everybody.
No, and fans have always been fickle. Like, I just think that, when the Lions are in the position that they are in right now, when Amon-Ra, he ain't
cowering, bro.
No.
I like the fight. They're throwing punches, bro.
Yeah, but
they're willing to fight.
Just a bit more self-awareness.
So you want him,
Kenny,
would you want to just Amon-Ra St.Brown? Like, what do people want? Did he want to just,
He could have just left it at the OC stuff.
You wanted him to glaze?
Not
or you wanted him to be
necessarily.
honest so you know where you stand and how he truly feels and he's transparent, whatever, and he's real. I like
prefer
that part.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat up for speculation. Diehard fan here. I don't purchase gear. I don't go to games. I don't contribute financially in any way, but I'm emotionally invested. I'm sorry, but Amon-Ra St.Brown is right. Most of us don't know ball. And that's what I don't.
I just wish he would have said ball to the extent of our locker room. Right? Because so everything needs to be caveated. Like it needs to be, here, let me lay you down on the pillow so you don't hit your head, like lay down so everybody feels good. All right, you okay over there? Far left, far right, everything. Everybody all right?
Like this, I'm salty. Ship his ass out for 2 first-round picks. I can't relate to that.
Right. And I get that.
All pro.
And I don't agree with those fans. We combat those fans every day. But my point is just, with the Lions looking like they look right now, some of those fans are right, and they do reserve the right to feel the way they feel, even if you don't agree with it. That's all.
Woodward Sports chat thread. DNC,
just be consistent.
ENT. We have said that. And when we say we can't win a Super Bowl with golf, we're criticized by the likes of Neal. Because I disagree with you, DNC-ENT. That's how this works.
Yeah.
The Brad Campbell era is in the back nine, and I'm called a dumbass. You can't be truthful. No, DNC-ENT, I make my case.
I disagree with you, sir. That's what Neal said. I disagree with your take. You may be right. I may be right. We are on two polar opposites. Can we not agree to disagree?
That's all.
And it'll play itself out in the wash. They're either gonna win one with them or not. Like, one of you is going to be right.
And my whole point about that is, like, again, going back with the Goff thing, like, I come at you with the numbers, like, he's a top 5 passing quarterback. If you can't win a Super Bowl with a top 5 passing quarterback, then you're not good enough to win a Super Bowl. Like, you're just not. And then DNC-ENT, like, my whole overriding thing is, then what's your plan? Give me your plan. Let's see how that works. That's my point, man. And, like, look, you and I have a lot of respect for you, man. Because you know ball. Like, you know what you're talking about, dude. I do have a lot of respect for you. We disagree on this. I've never called you a dumbass for saying that. I've never said you're a dumbass. Here's why I believe you can. Because who are you going to get that's any better?
Yeah.
Nobody. Like, that's...
But just some of those arguments are getting louder because they are getting closer and closer to proving those fans right.
Right.
But it, like I said, it doesn't mean that they right. It's just not smart to go at fans as a whole.
And I don't think the Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes regime is on the back nine. I think they're at the turn right now.
They're getting
because they hit a pothole, they hit a setback, they hit an impasse, and now the way they react to it and the way they address it is gonna determine how the rest of the round goes.
And you and I, Spenny, are believe it or not, we're in lockstep about that.
Yeah.
Because, again, I
demand
action for that offensive line.
And I think fans are freaking out because this is the first step of it. Was hiring the OC. This is the first part of what's going to be different, what's going to change, and this isn't the home run giant name that everybody loves.
Right.
You're hoping that this is a 6-pack of Sun Cruisers.
But this was also
at the turn.
This was also probably the least important out of the holes you needed to fill on this team.
Yeah.
When you talk about defensive veterans, when you talk about offensive line, when you talk about defensive line, I think those are more important than offensive coordinator, even though offensive coordinator is very important. It's at the lowest of the glaring holes.
Because of what you have in place.
Yes.
Right.
Because you have the...
Because even with Johnny Morton, you had a fucking 30-point per game offense. Yeah. Now, the run game was the biggest thing that needs to get fixed, but I think that is more helped out by the offensive line than it would be any certain coordinator, even though, some run designs are better than others.
And said coordinator led the league in explosive run plays with a patchwork offensive line.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
With a running back you can't name. It's always James Conner for about 4 weeks, and then it's
or
somebody
Trey
else.
Benson. But yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like, all right, there's a reason why Spinny Show was, depressing yesterday. Like, some of these things are becoming real. And Neal, I fully wholeheartedly agree on the offensive line. They need to address that. That's priority number one. But there's so much other things outside of that they also need to
which
fix.
is why there needs to be urgency
around
now.
the board, though, not just with the O-line, with everything.
But
that's why fans are
the
panicking.
O-line, though, like for me, KG, the O-line is the simple one that there's a list of names.
Right.
They are available. You can get involved. You can have them. I forget what day free agency start. The 50. I forget.
Yeah.
Whatever. That next day, you can have them. That night, you can have them.
No, I hear you.
Like those, the safety thing isn't as readily out there.
Yeah.
It's not right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's not a time to draft one.
It's
There's
more,
not.
Yeah.
You gotta
interior
go now.
defensive line, like there's
Interior,
a lot.
interior
Edge, you
defensive
still
line,
technically
edge
need an
rushers.
edge.
You have 4 defensive linemen on your roster right now. You have Ali McNeil, you've got Tyleek Williams, you've got Aiden Hutchinson, and you've got Ahmed Hassanin. You need to add to that because DJ Reader's not coming back. Roy Lopez isn't coming back. Levi, Pascal, Davenport are all free agents as well. AQM's not coming back. And then you look at guys like Khalif Raymond, Amik Robertson, Alex Anzalone, Avante Maddox, who played a big role, who will probably play a bigger role next year because Brian Branch isn't going to play until November.
Right.
Like, things are piling up, and you don't have a lot of money to fill a lot of holes on your defense of veterans that are leaving. So you need to, first of all, address your offensive line through free agency, and then you have to fill important veterans who played big roles for you last year. Like Alex Anzalone, like him or not, he was the second best linebacker in blitz percentage, and he was the best linebacker in forcing tight window throws and coverage all year last year. He was elite. You need to replace that. Are you comfortable with Derek Barnes being that guy, taking a step off the line? Is Alex Anzalone going to get paid? Can you pay 3 linebackers? Because Jack Campbell's got a $20 million contract right down the pipe.
Yep.
You're paying him. Normally, you don't even pay 2 linebackers. So there are a lot of questions.
No doubt.
And Brad Holmes has his work cut out for him big time.
No doubt. And it's now.
Yep.
For sure.
It's now. Like, it is now.
Yeah.
There ain't no tomorrow.
But that's why we should all just be open with each other, which is a lot, asking a lot. I know that.
But
at this point in the Lions' trajectory, everything is on the table. Everybody's kind of right about what's going on with this team.
Woodward Sports, real cream of wheat. If being 9-8 is the best time to be a fan, your bar is low. I'm tired of hearing that too. Yeah, the bar was low. They're one of the worst franchises in sports.
Yeah.
In sports history, like the Lions, the Clippers. You see what I'm saying here? Like they are. They were one of the worst organizations. Now look, it's now.
Right.
Both things can be true.
Because you're not a shut up and be grateful fan.
No.
Like we have expectations.
No. Not at all. Yeah. Failure. Last year, failure. This year, failure. Like that's just keeping it 100.
Yeah.
Like all these other teams. Are the Bills sitting around saying, "Oh, you know, hey man, we sucked for a decade.
Right.
At least we get here all the time."
And
no.
You don't just get to drop the Super Bowl or bust label when your core of players is what they are. You got all pros on both sides of the ball. People are still going to expect you to make a run at it. Like, the Bills don't get to escape that. They got Josh Allen.
No, he's playing for a legacy.
Yeah,
like his entire legacy is on the line. He'll be clowned for life if he doesn't get a Super Bowl.
That's a fact.
Right, fair or foul, man, right or wrong, he will be.
Yeah.
That when people talk about him, they'll run that clip of that fumble against Denver, and they'll have like the circus music going behind it.
Yeah.
Like that's.
You remember that year he couldn't do it with Mahomes out of the playoffs? Like everybody's gonna point to that.
1,000,000%. The DJCI. These crazy, I did this one. Same crazy fans wanted to bench Amon-Ra St.Brown. I'm salty. Why pay Amon-Ra millions and millions to miss the playoffs? Well, all right, get him out of here. Get Tom Kennedy up here. Kennedy. You know I support that.
No, of course.
Yeah, so that one's good. Judas Mazway, on a 3-year skid is not the right time to be asking for blind faith. Okay, Judas, So the blind faith part. So then Mike McDaniel, that was it, right? Like that was it.
For most fans.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you boil it all down, man, doesn't it seem kind of silly?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to hear people say that. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Let me get these cleaned up. I know we just kind of ripped through a segment there, but I figured that was happening. Thursday fights coming up next, by the way. Really, Mr. Biggs. Fans in Detroit being sensitive to an Orange County kid is hilarious. Toughen up, Detroit. Brendan Edwards in the Super Chat. If Holmes would have traded Daniil Hunter in 2020, traded for Daniil Hunter, Goff not winning a Super Bowl isn't an argument you would have won in 2023.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if what if you go through every draft and pick out every single good guy from every single round and say, well, if we would have drafted this guy. Brendan Edwards also said, morning, Neal. Vikings re-signed Flores. Very happy about it. Hope there's an under-the-table deal that makes him head coach if KOC keeps underperforming.
Jesus.
Why are you?
Are you a Vikings
Yeah,
fan?
he's got to be a Vikings
Yeah.
fan.
Well, Brendan, my understanding is there is a clause in that contract that he's still active in the head coaching cycle.
Yeah.
So if he does get a job, he's free to go take it. Obviously.
Yeah, that's the McDaniel, Dabble, and Flores
All have the same.
all have that. Yeah.
Yeah, all the same kind of clause in the contract.
But no, he's not going to be a head coach, man. Old boys club. They're not going to do it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He
Flores,
snitched.
yeah.
He snitched on the fucking owner, which, I mean, good for him. Stood up for what he believes in, but
Yeah.
probably cost him ever being a head coach ever again.
Comes at a cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let that be a lesson
I'm
to the
just
young bucks
fucking
in the
I'm
business
pissed,
world.
bro.
No, fuck that. Stand on business,
Brian
man.
Flores is such a fucking dog, dude. I wanted him out of Minnesota so
Me too.
Yeah.
Real talk, like I don't get into that too much.
That
but
sucks.
I was bummed
That sucks.
when he re-signed with
Of
them.
course.
God, I was bummed.
About to
man.
make it go like hard for golf.
Yeah.
Real hard.
We got to do Sun Cruiser, right?
Yep, Sun
Yeah.
Cruiser and Sharon's.
Yeah, so let's do it, everybody. Hey, D-Mac said you're at the turn. This Lions organization's at the turn, so they got a glizzy and a six-pack of cruisers, and they're ready to go. That's going to be the move a lot this upcoming golf season. Why?
Nice.
They taste great. Proud partner of the Detroit Lions, just 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, 1 gram of sugar. I'm a big lemonade fan, but the iced tea one hits. They all hit. They taste delicious. If you have not tried them yet, guys, you can do it now. Get some before the danger cold zone hits coming up tomorrow. Just hunker down in your house and drink Sun Cruisers. That's what I would do anyway. Proud partner of the Detroit Lions, Sun Cruiser. And since we're talking about the most cold weather in the history of mankind, get this QR code ready to roll, everybody. Because guess what? The furnace never goes bad on a night where it goes down to 32. It only goes bad on a night where it goes down to 32 below wind chill, and that's what we're going to be looking up against. So just keep Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning right there at the front of your mind. KG had a furnace problem a couple weeks ago. Boom, they were out there. Rack in the chat said his mom's furnace went out. They were there in 2 hours. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning is
Your
the
mom
move,
goes
everybody.
to Sharon's.
Yeah. SharonsHeating.com. Schedule appointments online. Look at financing options. It's all there for you. Get ready, everybody. Keeping Michigan families comfortable and safe for over 42 years. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports. Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Neal Ruhl here for Venn Johnson Law. Whatever justice means to you, whether your justice is a settlement, whether your justice is a verdict, whatever that is to you, get the fighter. Get Venn Johnson Law on your side. Go to venfights.com. The outcome of these legal proceedings will change the course of your life. You need tough, tenacious trial lawyers. You got to squat up, man. You can't be coming in there half-stepping. Get Ven Johnson Law. Get the fighter.
What about Mr. Vapor?
Absolutely. Mr. Vapor Store is a next-generation cannabis vape brand engineered for control, consistency, and clean delivery. The product line utilizes cutting-edge tech and streamlined design to meet the demands of experienced cannabis customers. Introducing the all-new premium 3-gram disposable THC vape. Available in Berry Skittles, Blueberry Gelato, Bombsicle OG, Lemon Haze, Lush Ice, Phantom Punch, Rainbow Runs, Strawberry Saturi, and Vanilla Kush. Available in a dispensary near you. Find the store locator map online at www.mrvaporstore.com. Follow them on Instagram at mr.vaporstore.
All right, keeping it pushing here. It is Thursday. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter. Clean up a couple of super chats. Jeremy Kruger in the super chat. Restructure Goff plus one more big contract. Cut Glasgow to save $7 million. Cut Decker if he doesn't retire. Open up over $80 million in cap and go get some dogs. Well, who's going to play tackle then?
Good question.
That's my question. Shy Sun in the chat. Lions fans don't know ball. I'm salty. Duncan, we won 2 playoff games in 5 years, but that's still not good enough for me. And I'm salty. You and I do vibe on it. It's not good enough for me either. Like, it's not. But I believe that this regime will win Super Bowl by the time it's all said and done. I do believe that. Lots of talk about Flores in the chat as well. But all right, it is Thursday. And a segment that we have debuted here that you guys have overwhelmingly responded that you loved. I've grown to love it. It's entertaining. It's also informational.
Absolutely.
That is where I learned do not wear a hoodie to the bar. I think about that every single time, D-Mac. I have told my friends that as well.
Yeah, because your tone going to get you in trouble. You
That's
might want to have a
facts.
short sleeve
My
shirt
Cato,
on.
shout out.
Shout out my Cato Tavern. So with that being said, D-Mac, this is where you use your expertise. You have the over 125 NHL fights in your career. You are uniquely knowledgeable of the subject matter. You are uniquely experienced in the subject matter. It is Thursday Fights with Darren McCarty and D-Mac. We have a good one here today, a goalie fight that we will break down.
In the NHL, and the fact that we haven't seen one of these since 2020, I believe that would be Edmonton, Calgary back in the day. So, and not only that, you have a former Detroit Red Wing.
Yes.
And Alex Nedeljkovic playing for San Jose Sharks. And 2-time Stanley Cup champion, the Bob, Sergei Bobrovsky of the Florida Panthers.
And we do not condone violence in any way. This is a strictly educational segment from a veteran of the sport.
Absolutely.
Don't sue us.
So take a look. This happened last week.
Where'd it go? There it is.
We'll let it
So
run.
you got the fan. You see that, and you can watch it on other things. But what you like here is look at Bobrovsky came the full length of the ice.
Walking him down.
So, and they're being aggressive. Now, it looks, like I said, Morasti and I, or Jim number 1 in the Shoresy fight, landed more. But this looked like this was a great, like, not trying to get hurt, but throwing, a couple of them trying to throw bombs. Now,
Bob
the
came
first
in
thing
hot.
you got to remember, right, 200 feet, the goalie in red had to skate down. So I don't care what it is. Goalies don't skate that often. Might have been a little winded. To the fact that, but they both sticking up. What I love, Spenny, is usually when this is going on, as we've seen in the past, goalies are fighting, there's other chaos going on the ice. So the referees don't know where to go. Everybody else sort of paired off or stopped and watched these goalies go at it. So, look, not any damage thrown. Nobody got hurt.
It looked like Bob
it
was trying to
very
set one up the
respectful.
whole
Bob
time.
was piecing him more like a boxer.
Yeah.
Right? He was getting in there like that. Alex stood up to it. So the most contact might have been in the beginning. But look, they got the helmets off, which is smart. Bob went with the right, left, right, which is never, that's the old Wendell Clark, right? Hit him with the old 8 pieces like this so they can't come in. Bob and weaving, ducking.
Ned landed a couple.
Yeah, now Mac, I wanted to ask you.
But the best part, like I texted the group, is no one got hurt.
Yeah.
You never want to see that, and stuff like this. So that just goes to show you two guys just like living for their team. And like 2-time Stanley Cup champion, Sergei Bobrovsky skates 200 feet to get engaged. So, that tells you a lot to the culture of Florida and stuff like this. The guys stopped and they're cheering.
The Sharks bench lit up after, and the young Sharks team with a lot of impressionable kids on there. How much does that mean seeing a guy in Ned who's probably not going to be there for the long haul with Celebrini and Will Smith and all of them, but going out there and fighting one of the best goaltenders of all time?
No, that's what they're building. That's part of culture and stuff like this. And the kids on the bench, like you said, you got to remember, they're like 19, 20 years old. They probably haven't seen this, like in live action and stuff, because it doesn't happen too often. But I thought the irony of it, and you can go look it up online, Sergei Bobrovsky, Alex Nedeljkovic fight, to see better angles and stuff like this. But that was the one we could show you because it was from the fans' perspective. But, it fires you up. But the thing you don't usually see is everybody stop.
Yeah.
And watch on the ice, right? Like, look at all the goalie fights and stuff that's happened. There's usually guys paired off or a couple other guys fighting. So, great entertainment on a weekday night.
D-Mac,
KG, you had a question?
Yeah, can I ask you this? Because it seemed like Ned at one point had the reach advantage, and Bob was kind of struggling to land. Have you ever dealt with somebody with a long reach, and how do you really combat that?
Oh, you got to get inside. Yeah, you can't get hung out to dry. That's why it's important to, there's a lot of different, techniques, but you want to get inside on a guy to not let him. Like, the worst thing is a guy who's got a reach advantage is gets your jersey and is able to string you out. Right. Then you're fighting different things. So what? And you saw Bob, right, moving. And like in boxing, right? They're changing the distance, not letting it outside. Guys who want to throw want to stay outside and hold on. Sometimes you want to get inside like that. And here's the thing, guys, you got to remember. I don't know, it's like 12 pounds of like shoulder pads, and these things they're for protection. They're not for really mobility as much. So I'll guarantee you this, they're tired after that.
Hell yeah, I can imagine.
No, and like, it's interesting, right? Because you were talking about it like it's Bob, and this guy's got a couple Stanley Cups. So immediately, and I know he's made a lot of money. So you do your thing where you talk about the fight and everything like that. So I put myself in Bob's spot. So I went and looked at his contract, to see last year of the deal. He's making $10 million this year. He's an unrestricted free agent. He's won 2 cups. I signed off on it. I would have went down there too. And
Still wants to play. Still wants to play. That's all that tells you. He ain't done.
Yeah, I've made my money. I got my cups. All right, let's dance, guy.
Gave the kids a memory too. I mean, Celebrini, that kid is the future of the NHL. He is on pace for 126 points as 19-year-old. It's fucking crazy. Will Smith also the Sharks are going to be a wagon pretty soon, and he gave those kids a fucking. I saw Sergei Bobrovsky fight somebody in a game. Like, that's fucking awesome.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Real Cream of Wheat asks, with all those pads on, can anything actually hurt? Like when you're in the fight.
You get hit in the head.
Say that again?
No pads
with
in the
all
face.
those pads, can anything actually hurt?
A fist to your face at any part, no matter what, with not when the helmet's on, but when the helmet's off. And what you worry about in those incidences is guys falling and going down a wrong way and getting twisted or whatever when you're not used to doing that.
Woodward Sports.
Who is the best goalie fighter? Like the best? Obviously, Vernie's got to be up there, but
no. Well, that's goalie fight, but like
the best
like,
goalie.
You got to put like Hextall. What he did. Ray Emery, who was more of he went out and fought in Ottawa. Went out and fought Andrew Peters, who's a tough guy for Buffalo, and you got a goalie out there. That was like savagery. Yeah. Felix Potvin could throw him. Sean Burke was one of the guys that like you didn't want to have to go up against. Or guys we're talking about.
Oh, the old Devils goalie, yeah. Mike O in the chat. Mike O supports street fighting with his 0-33-1 record.
You damn right, Mike.
Not whether you win or lose, Mikey. Whether you show up, kid. Way to go.
Goddamn right.
Labartney in the super chat. Shout out Bob Probert. He was the first signed jersey I got, followed by D-Mac.
Shout out.
Shout out.
So, so there's that. Woodward Sports chat thread.
I'd like to see Vasilevsky throw the hands of somebody. He's a big motherfucker.
Are Russians aloof to fighting? Do they see it as part of the game?
Yeah, I think that like maybe a step down or a couple steps down from when
Ovi's not afraid to throw.
But I think now more so
Yeah.
than it used to be in the past. Like in the late 80s or 90s at the beginning, because they were all skilled.
Yeah.
Right, but now you got some, Zadorov, and you got some tough
Zadorov's a
Russian
monster.
guys that throw.
Ovi knocked Svechnikov out cold. That shit was fucking awesome.
I know typically.
Hey, put it this, but here's the thing: Russians are tough.
Yeah.
Like
I was just about to say to Spenny, like in UFC or MMA, you don't want Russians' problems.
No, you do not.
you don't want any.
The Dagestanis, man.
Yeah, they got that glazed stare to them and everything like that. Their ears are all blown up. Like you don't want anything.
They wrestle bears.
No, they absolutely.
And if you beat them, they'll just call poop.
And they killed the UFC. UFC's dead. Thanks, Dagestan.
That's a fact.
Mike G.
Still some good fighters.
D-Mac, did you ever have to fight Shane Doan?
No, he wasn't really like he would stick up. He was a power forward guy, but he wasn't much like a fighter.
Yeah, he scored too many goals.
I hated Shane Doan, man.
Yeah,
He could hit though.
And he could fucking shove Z's head in the glass. Did that a couple times. Fucking bum.
I'm salty. I swear some guys just play hockey to just fight guys legally on the ice.
I would do that.
He used to be.
That's why.
Now you got to play.
My boy told me because I can skate and I played roller hockey, so I got a pretty good shot and stuff. And my friend trying to get me to come do drop-ins with him and stuff, and I'm like, well, can you hit people? He's like, no, they won't let you hit anybody. I was like, can you fight anybody? He's like, no, you'll get suspended. I was like, well, I mean,
what am I here for?
Yeah, like I'm trying to blow somebody up in open ice. Like, I know you can't really do that at 45U beer league. That's probably not good, but.
All right, then, let's take the break. We come back. Just want to touch on the Pistons for a little bit. We're giving away, don't forget, stick around. We're giving away tickets to Darren McCarty's. Was it Hockey Talking Heartbreak. That's what it is. I thought it was Hockey and Heartbreak.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Absolutely. So we'll be giving away 2 tickets to that. And, of course, he'll let you know where you can be on board and talk puck and love with
love,
Darren
baby.
McCarty.
That's it.
He's got champagne, chocolate, roses.
Absolutely. I got you covered.
D-Mac will take care of it all for you.
Better take care of your wife, and D-Mac will. Hey.
Yeah.
Spinny, you should take Tiny Tina.
Let's go.
Tell us about buddies, Neal.
Did you take her to Buddy?
I did not.
You should have, because, hey.
No, that's
We had Conrad's.
That's too expensive.
It's the original Detroit-style pizza, everyone, since 1946.
That's more of a McDonald's thing.
They're the OGs of the Detroit-style pizza game. You have all these other places. They're like, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. That's odd. I didn't see them invent it in 1946. So get the original. Go to buddiespizza.com. Use a promo code 10meal on your order. Thursday's a sneaky good pizza night. It is. So go to buddiespizza.com. Use that promo code 10meal. Get Buddies, the original Detroit-style pizza, Detroit tradition. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi experts, Woodward Sports.
Let's face it, no matter what we do, we all have aches and pains that we deal with on a daily basis, especially this time of year. Providing you with reliable relief so that you can live your best life is what Chill Medicated is here to do. Chill Medicated's line of topical products are non-transdermal, meaning it does not get you high, making it a perfect fit for all-day use in any environment. Find reliable relief where it matters most. Pain may be inevitable, but suffering is not. Try it today at chillmedicatedcbd.com.
Back at it, Big D Energy coming down the stretch. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Rackstyle, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Labarty in the super chat. I have a Russian wife. They are insanely tough.
Nice.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Lumberjack Zach, is Zadorov an option to get in Detroit? A tough, solid 3-4 D-man. Are you comfortable? He is 30 right now. He is owed $20 more million through the age 34. So you get him, you have 4.5 seasons at $5 million per. So is that an option?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I would look into that. That's somebody that provides the toughness that you don't have, right? As far as can fight heavyweights and stuff like this, but I can also play, has experience, and that's right along what I was talking about.
I just
don't think they're going to give them up unless they're out.
Right, and they right now they occupy the last playoff spot.
Right. So, but
the only one that we know that are bailing are the New York Rangers.
That have come out and said it.
Yeah, they're like, look, it's over.
Yeah. Like T-Mac said, dude, I'll take Trocheck in a heartbeat. Panarin, I don't think Panarin fits what you need. I mean, obviously, he's a gifted goal scorer, but you don't need another, like, smaller finesse forward, in my opinion. And I don't think that's a Stevie type of move.
He's more of a right-handed Kane.
Yeah.
Panarin makes $11.5 million a year.
Yeah,
he's a 100-foot guy too. Like he's why did the Rangers flame out in the playoffs every year? Is because Panarin's advantage that those guys don't really play as much defense.
Lafreniere.
Same with him, but I don't know.
$45 million.
Yeah.
Still. He's on a 7 for 52 contract.
Yeah,
right
tough
now.
contract. Which, I mean, he's like around a 20-goal guy, and it would be a reclamation. Like, maybe he can tap into that.
Well, I'm not paying $51 million to find out.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't either.
So, it is. Wasn't he, was he the Raymond draft?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one where
Good
we
thing
should have had first overall.
Yeah, good thing we didn't.
Yeah, it's true.
So there you go. Because then we'd be saddled with 7 years and $52 million for this guy to roll out and have 10 goals and 18 assists in 51 games.
Yeah.
That is brutal, man.
Yeah, he really hasn't cracked that 20-goal-a-year plateau.
He's brutal. He stinks.
Yeah, he's not great.
No, he stinks.
He doesn't stink. I mean, for, like, the number one overall pick, yeah, he stinks.
He stinks. Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
He's a 20-goal guy, so, I mean, that shouldn't be a ceiling, though.
Pistons last night, pretty workmanlike effort.
Oh, yeah.
They rolled the dice and rested Cade. I saw Cade go down in that Celtics game, kind of grabbing it. Like, the hip thing is a thing, it looks like.
Yeah.
Because he went down in that Boston game.
I thought they said he had an illness or something.
Illness and hip contusion.
Yeah. Illness and hip contusion.
Yeah. So
and his wrist is obviously still bugging him, so it's good to give him some rest when you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit, they can win without him. They've proven that throughout the season. So.
Yeah, they've flown close to the sun a couple of times, but by and large, man, it's worked.
Shout out Jalen Darren.
Oh,
he was a
big
beast
night
again.
Yep.
Big night.
He was a beast. Are we ready to talk about the Ivy thing or no?
I think we should. I just don't know if you have time to pay him and find out if he's going to be that player. Because signs are showing that he's not going to be that player anymore.
Spenny, where are you at with him?
I'm not paying him. It sucks, but like he's like when you can't even get some serious minutes and some serious run last night with Cade and Karis LeVert out, it's tough. Like JB's trusting Marcus Sasser more than Jaden Ivey in different situations like this, and I can't really blame him for it. Like Jaden Ivey, obviously the injury just completely flipped that man's career. Like he is not as explosive, he is not as elusive and dangerous in transition. So you needed the shooting to get back there, and the shooting has been a little bit better over the past couple games, but it's just the timidness of his game is that takes away his powers. Like he needs to be fearless, attacking, putting pressure on the rim,
flying down the floor.
Yeah, and he hasn't had that this year.
All that stuff doesn't play into the core of what this team's built on.
No.
You know what I mean? Like all the issues that we're talking about right now. It's just it's a decision time soon, D-Mac.
But
He's a $30 million cap hold next
So
year.
where he's at, does that make him sort of an option to dangle to other teams with something that you could use? And would you be good with that? Because of that, because you're telling me writing's on the wall, and the biggest thing, what I just heard, was he doesn't fit what you're building here.
You would have to package him with something, because I don't think teams will just take him by himself. But
No,
absolutely,
I get it, but
you would put him
that's
in a deal.
sort of one of the guys that you would expect if they're going to make a move, he would be involved.
Yeah. Because I think the ship has sailed on a lot of things at this point. I know this may upset some people like Stick, but I just don't view him as that starter anymore. Like, if we got to the playoffs, I would much rather have Duncan Robinson in that starting lineup than Jaden Ivey. I just don't think he'll ever reach that plateau where he's playing with Cade for, a full game.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Dante151 in the super chat. So, Neal, do you think the Brooklyn Nets have a chance for the number 1 pick in the NBA draft because they absolutely suck ass? 54-point blowout last night. Dante, you got to work. Like, Brooklyn has 12 wins.
Right.
The Wizards and the Pacers are both under them. They have 10 wins. And the Pacers have lost 5 more games than Brooklyn
That
has.
lowest record shit don't matter.
Then you flip it to the other side. The Pelicans have won 10 games. The Kings have won 12. Like, it's a mashup.
Ha! Kings fans, you fucking losers.
Oh,
Losers!
You enjoying it?
Yeah. Fucking losers.
If Sabonis wasn't injured, I say go after him. But
Except for my sister's boyfriend. He's cool.
Kings fan?
Yeah. He grew up in Sacramento.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the bean.
That's where they live.
We allow it.
Yeah, they went to the game.
Like the
Him and Alex and my sister went to the game the last time Pistons was there. Pistons dog walked them. My sister was wearing all our Pistons gear. So
I will say this about the Kings. Elite jersey game the Kings have.
yeah, black and purple is always
Undefeated.
good.
Yeah.
It's always good. If I were going to get like a throwback jersey of the NBA, I would get a Chris Webber Kings jersey.
Ooh,
That'd be
I would have
sweet.
did Vladdy, but I hear you.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
The black and purple Chris Webber
Or
jersey.
Peja. Ooh, Peja's swag.
Peja was nice.
That was
with it.
my dog.
Yeah. I've gone back and forth. I've almost pulled the trigger on the Drazen Petrovic Nets jersey.
That would be
From
sweet.
I'm not mad at that either.
That'd be
Yeah,
sweet.
he was a
I've
dog.
almost pulled the trigger on it, man. Sad what happened to him.
Yeah,
dude.
rest in peace.
That guy was a baller, dude. But I wanted to ask a question because, again, reading numbers off a page, not interjecting opinion or anything like that. Jaden Ivey next year, RFA, $30.3 million cap hold. It's 18% of the cap.
I think Pistons fans are just scared to let him go because he could turn into what we thought he was going to be. But you shouldn't have these fears with the team looking like they are now and K taking that next step. But
Facts.
El Gato, how quickly the Pacers have fallen. I know. Hey, I hate to see it.
Well,
Sad.
I mean,
they'll be back, though.
Sad.
the Halliburton tore his Achilles.
And they traded Miles Turner.
Miles Turner's gone. and Pascal Siakam's hurt.
What were they doing with that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Has that ever been explained?
Well, he left in free. Did they trade him or did he just sign with the Bucks?
No, I thought. Well, maybe he left for free agency. I thought they traded him.
I think he just signed with the Bucks.
Oh well, shit.
And that, which is funny because they talked about trading him every year for basically his whole career.
And could have got something.
And then they finally get to the finals and he leaves.
Yeah, could have got something for him.
Fuck the Pacers, dude. I hate the Pacers almost as much as I hate the Celtics.
I do too.
Only Pacers player I've ever liked is Danny Granger.
I like Rick Smits.
Okay.
That was it.
Rick Smits.
The Dunking Dutchman. Mike O. Duncan is a bad white boy. KG, you're our racial administrator.
Yeah.
Do you concur? Do the
I
streets
would
concur?
agree with that.
Okay.
But he's gonna have nights where he's not so bad, and you need to be okay with that. He'll show up when it matters.
Well,
shout out to my guy Ron Holland, dude. Ron Holland has been putting
Talk
people
about
on
it.
fucking clamps.
Talk about
he
it.
is so like
I love Ron Holland,
He
dog.
is competing with Asar Thompson for best on-ball defender on this team right now. That's how good he is this year, and he is just advancing more in his offensive game. But dude, that shit. I think the Pistons team posted it. If you get a chance, go look at the Pistons Instagram. It was like right before the game started. They're like, before the game, here's some Asar Thompson highlights. And there was this rebound this guy got where he jumped up, grabbed the rebound, and was just floating in the air for like 4 seconds. I swear to God, it was the crazy. I was like, is this in slow motion? He's literally just floating there and then comes down. I was like, dude, how does that even work?
I just need Asar to realize you are more physically dominant than the person you're going against. Use it, bro. Stop being timid and scared and just attack, bro.
And Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart have not allowed Asar Thompson complete welcome into the dog pound. This is a confirmed story from I can't remember which Pistons beat reporter put it out there, but he does not have unlimited access to the dog pound because they think he's too nice to the rim.
He is.
So
Get a little more angry.
I agree with. Yeah, I agree
More
with.
angry.
He'll have the greatest
I
lane
love
to the
that.
basket ever and then just lay it up and miss it. Like, come on, bro.
Yep.
Like, what are we doing?
I
Jam
agree.
that shit. You
I
gotta
agree.
dunk that.
I love
You
that they
gotta
call him
dunk
out
that.
on that, right? Like, I love that it's not like whatever else, but it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Real quick, let me wrap this up here. Remember when people were hating on Duncan Robinson? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when I tried to tell the people, like, you can do a million more things than you could do with Beasley?
No, absolutely.
I tried to. That was where I tried to serve the
And he's
people.
going to have his nights, but more times than not, he shows up.
No, and you never mind. All right, never
No,
mind.
go ahead.
King Dong Along
Shout out.
beat the Suns the other night because of Jaden Ivey.
He had a couple good shots for sure.
Yep. But yeah,
We've won games because of Marcus Sasser too. Does that mean you're paying him a 5-year extension?
you're going to use a $30 million cap hold.
Yeah. No.
Jesus.
That's what it is.
Gee, I ain't know it's that much.
Icy picks. Neal, keep Michigan out of your mouth. It's becoming an unhealthy obsession at this point.
You must just be viewing the show. We ain't talked Michigan in a while, so.
Okay. Real cream of wheat. I've only been hating on Levert. I have such a soft spot for Ivy. Well, keep Michigan out your mouth. You have an unhealthy obsession with Michigan.
Hey, y'all leave Karras alone, man. I understand he ain't what y'all want right now, but relax.
Karras, yeah, he's struggling.
I
too.
know. Just give him time,
Yeah.
dog.
All right,
Just give him time.
make sure you stick around. When we come back, we're giving away tickets to D-Max Valentine's Day show. That is right. Hockey and heartbreak. Can't wait for that. Tell them about Mad Packs.
I will tell them about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, or any of their top shelf strains. Also, they've got a new line of concentrates that you can pick up. They're the best out there. Make sure you go check them out. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Picks.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Looking to take your relaxation to the next level? Visit Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, featuring top-tier brands like Infinity and Osaki. This is your destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Experience the difference with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, and creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews, at the Wellness Doc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com. Simply scan the QR code on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, final segment of the show. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer, Raxer, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. I have to set my phone for my rest in peace for April 14th, Tuesday, April 14th.
Okay.
There's a big one. So
April 14th.
yeah, it's provided some show content.
Will it be Tigers related?
No,
Okay.
it will not. It'll be Red Wings related.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, though, D-Mac, tell the people again. Valentine's Day, you got.
Speaks to my love life. You're now choked up. Yes, this Valentine's Day at the Diamondbacks in Belleville off of 94. We will be hosting Hockey Talk and Heartbreak, so we'll be doing a show there. I will be providing the roses and the champagne and the chocolates. So we wanted to give away 2 tickets to somebody who doesn't have plans. There's going to be a DJ after for dancing and stuff like that. So if you don't have any plans, you want to spend Valentine's Day with me and my friends, you are invited. So
a couple of ground rules to it. Number one, you got to be available to go on Valentine's Day evening.
Makes sense.
At the Diamondback Music Hall. Technically in Van Buren Township, but I get where you're saying, off of I-94 out there. So that's number one. Make sure you can go. That's all I ask.
Pretty smart.
Absolutely. So I'm going to
try to win something to try
give
to
away
win.
tickets, 2 tickets every Thursday. So starting with this, how you want to do this, Spenny? You just want to do? I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
And the first right answer in the
watch
chat puts it up. What kind of question?
I feel like it should be something about you.
Like a hockey question. Well, there you go. Like a hockey question, or like a off the books question. Ooh. I'll give one. Here's a little bit. So you got to know a little DMAC. When I did rock and roll band camp, when I roadied on Ozfest for 2 weeks back in 06.
Holy shit.
That's so fucking
Name one of the two bands that I roadied for.
Okay. Who did D-Mac roadie for at Ozfest?
Name one of the two
All
two bands back in
off.
2006.
I'll rip these off. I have the live chat going right now. I'll rip them off. We'll get them in the order.
That's the ultimate D-Mac side.
100% it is.
All right. Being a roadie.
I was a
roadie
one,
for 2
one
weeks.
week with one band, 1 week with the other band, and I'll give anybody who.
I'll rip through these and we'll go till somebody hits it. But yeah, and again, be available to.
We got the first
I like
one
it.
in there.
Motley Crue.
No, it wasn't the Bob Seger
Aerosmith.
band, and no, it wasn't Motley Crue, and no, it wasn't Aerosmith.
Kid Rock.
Wasn't Kid Rock.
Fozzy.
Wasn't Fozzy.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses. Good guess, but no.
Spenny's not eligible.
Damn it.
Mike G just said shout out to Grindr.
Thank you.
The away fan, Nickelback.
Wasn't Nickelback.
Motorhead.
Wasn't I wish.
Limp
Wasn't
Bizkit.
Motorhead. Be more specific. PFS Pog. Motorboat. What is Zach Wild's band's name?
Yeah, you're close.
I got to give it to the Evolution. So it was, if you would have said Black Label Society, but the Evolution I see has it with System of a Down.
There we
The
go.
Second week. First week was Black Label Society. Second week. So X27 Evolution.
Okay.
Email Spenny or
email Anson.
email Anson, and we'll have you forwarded. So yes, back in 06, first week I did with Black Label Society, which is Zach Wild, lead guitarist
Shout
for
out.
Ozzy Osbourne, and now Pantera, his band, and the second week with System of a Down.
Nice.
Shout out to Baligian and the boys.
Very cool. So what do we got to send an email somewhere?
Yeah, it's email Anson at Woodward Sports, and we'll get everything in motion.
And I am bringing out a story I've never told, well, a bunch of them that I've never told, but my greatest Valentine's Day, or the love story, and you don't know where this is coming from, but I will definitely tell that night.
Shout out.
Okay.
There you go.
Did you get roadie tail?
It was not. Wait, just a separate. Are we still talking about 2006?
Yeah, 06, man.
I moved up. The story I'm talking about is 2012.
Oh, okay.
But let's just say, remember it was 2020 years ago. Can you believe that? 20 years ago this summer. That's
crazy.
Crazy.
System of Down and Black Label Society is so fucking sweet to roadie for. Legendary.
Labartney in the super chat. I won't be available, but can I live stream the Valentine's Day event?
I love it. Well, stay tuned.
Yeah, there you go. Stay tuned. Steve Wild said Ricky Martin.
Hey, Steve, fuck you.
Easy does it.
Upside, inside, out. We're living La Vida Loca, bro.
Easy does it in the chat. Little Nas X.
Oh, no. Nah, D-Mac wouldn't be.
Wait.
Had a little Nas X
Isn't he
show.
canceled?
Maybe. He embraced the devil and people kind of wrote him off.
okay.
But outside of what he already is. So.
All right.
So,
Which is okay.
So there you go.
Love who you love.
Right.
D-Mac, what you got going on this weekend, man? Where can the people find you?
I'll be around. I don't know.
He'll be
I have no idea. I'll be trying to stay warm. What are you talking about? Thank God. Next week, Dom Ruggio for Frozen Fish Fiasco down at Clark Park, which isn't this weekend. It's the next weekend. So hopefully it'll at least be around freezing. Thank God it wasn't.
20.
Thank God it's not this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'll do anything for charity, but that's asking a little much.
I remember when I went to the when the outdoor game was here, and I went to the game at Comerica. That was the coldest I've ever been in my life.
So the alumni game at Comerica, and then one the next day, Ann Arbor was even colder.
Yeah,
that was the worst.
I was sitting there. I was like, man, if Sergey wasn't out there right now, I would not be sitting here.
Right.
Absolutely. Isn't it funny how when he was on the ice, he warmed up, and then he was off the ice, and it was really cold.
No. He's on the Spit and Chicklets podcast. I saw.
They go check out the replay. Shout out to them on Netflix and whatever. Some great stories.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, D-Mac, have a good weekend, brother.
All right.
We'll catch back up with you on Tuesday for KG,
Deuces.
Spencer Baxter. Bourbon Friday tomorrow makes a triumphant
Yay.
return.
Shout out.
4 Down Friday makes a triumphant return.
Yay.
Let's get it in, everybody. Terry Foster. Well, see you later.